Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Forge 2.0. I do hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. How are we doing? I'm your host, Brandon, aka The Wild Man. It's good to see everybody tonight. It's good to be here. I'm excited. Like I said, what are we doing? That's right. You know, I'm happy that Uh-oh. No, we're good. Okay. Just had to scroll down a little bit. I went on this earlier, like 40 minutes ago. Double checked everything on the laptop. We're good. And I just punch it back in. I'm like, oh no. Where is it? Oh. If I look a little different or odd, it's because I mistakenly got some powdered Red Hot. Instead of the liquid, I got some of the powdered stuff on my finger. Didn't realize it, and I went like this. Then I kind of went like this in my eye. So if I just have a Tourette's-like episode tonight, don't hate me. Got a little Red Hot in my eye, all right? And that sucked. You're like, oh. And then you're like, oh, yeah, keep putting it in there. But, no. I would say the week ended fairly well. I have to do my counts to see how far I'm in my goal. My weekly milestone this week was to get my... I gotta stop messing with the thing. Was to get my my tripod for my tablet, so it indeed... Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's not right up on me, you know what I mean? So I'm a little further back. It sits well. I enjoy it. It does have the little clicker. But alas, the little clicker, yes, I can take photos. And yes, I can take videos on the tablet. But it does not interface with Facebook's Go, Oh my God, where did I get the hiccups from? The Red Hot. It doesn't go well with Facebook Go Live. So I have to still get up and press the button. It's okay. Whatever. It's fine. I'm good. I can adapt. I can manage. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what this journey is. Life. Adapting. Overcoming. Managing things. Figuring ways to, okay, I got this. All right, I got that. I'm doing good. I am actually sitting down this week. I do have a small project I have to do outside of this. I'm changing a utility sink down in the basement, and I'm actually going to use the cast iron sink I have now is going to be my forge. I'm going to get a bunch of coal or whatever I can do, and you throw the coal in there and you set it on fire. And each time I can use that. I'd have to wait and just see how it goes. I might find something. Maybe I'll look into the different kinds of bricks that I can use or whatnot in there to actually cause it to burn. But I might have to get to know somebody so that I can perhaps, because it's got the two sinks. It's a two-sinker, right? And the middle beam that goes across comes probably about that much before the top, all the way across. So I'd have to have somebody come in and maybe cut some of it, cut like 6 inches out so that I could just fill it up. And then if I want to build a sword, I could put it in there. that could build a sword. Ooh, I'm so excited. So excited. You know? Taking up blacksmithing has been like a little passionate hobby of mine. There's just some cool things I'd like to be able to build. You know what I mean? But things I want to do, you know, obstacles I want to beat, problems I want to solve. And that's a good segue to tonight's episode, which is affectionately titled Challenges in Life. Which kinds of boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we started Monday, overstepping boundaries. That's a challenge that some people can't understand how to do, not to overstep the boundaries, right? Relationships, building, forming relationships, okay? Starting relationships. That is a challenge. Establishing a connection with people. A challenge. Building bridges. Bingo. Literally and metaphorically and or emotionally, huge challenges, right? Huge. Oops, sorry. Huge challenges. You know what I mean? Huge. Huge. Oh, are they coming? See, let's see. Supposedly, got a couple friends that are supposed to jump on. We'll see if they come on, you know? How can I say this? How can I say it? There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I was just trying to find myself on on my Facebook so I can, in case something pops up here or I can't see it over there, I can see it now. We are moving forward with people on YouTube. Got a few more. Thank you. Very appreciated. Now, if I could just get at least 1,300 of you to go to YouTube, the Forge 2.0 page, and subscribe and like. Very nice. Very nice. But, no, I think the challenges in life aren't always bad. Okay? I know that's all. You could almost say it's kind of contradictory. All right? Right? But some of it, these challenges are us learning. It's not a bad thing, learning. Us getting stronger. It's not a bad thing, getting stronger. Us opening up our view of certain aspects of the world. And it's not a bad thing. See, so they're not always bad, the challenges. They're not always like, this is another challenge. I have to, No. It's not always like that. Okay? I mean, like I said, challenges in your life are always either going to cause you to learn, make you stronger. And I do believe that's just about it. You're either going to get stronger and you're going to learn. Or you could do both. You can get stronger and learn. Right? Well, what do you mean, Brandon? You say. Well, let me tell you. So, case in point, working out. A challenge to lift heavier weight. Okay. At the same time, but you're not learning. Yes. You're learning where you need to be and what weight you need to set it at to get your body to react to a certain thing. Okay, so I feel it here. This is too light. This is too heavy. I can't move this. This is my sweet spot. Nice. Oh, yeah, that feels good. I can, I'm getting a workout, but at the same time, I'm not too much. I'm not like hurting myself. Nice. Well, what else can I do? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I change up the, what would they call it? They would call it, can I change up the grip? Okay. So sometimes we have grip like this. Sometimes we have a grip like this. Or sometimes you do grip like this. And it all works the same muscle, but changing your grip, I know at least on the pull-ups, changing the grip will work the whole muscle, but 70-30, might be 60-40, where it particularly sometimes targets a certain spot of the muscle. Okay? I think that was said pretty good. I think that's how I meant to say it. Okay? Work. Challenges at work. If you don't get along with somebody, it's a challenge. So you got to work on building that bridge and seeing things. Now, you can attempt to build a bridge. And I know I did say, don't burn your bridge. That is not the same as just leaving the bridge empty and letting... What's tonight's theme? We're not going to stay on subject. It's called Challenges in Life. Okay? But it is, like I said last night, about building bridges. And then the night before, establishing a connection. Some people you're just not going to be able to build bridges with. Okay? You might build the whole bridge, and they just don't want to come up. They want to stay in their own little safe, negative space. You know what? Let them stay there. You built the bridge. You extended the olive branch. Let it go. Don't focus any of your energy on it. It's a waste of your energy. Okay? You're not burning the bridge. You're leaving the bridge is still there. But you did your part. Now it's up to them. Okay? Like I said, you got to give 100-100. It's not 50-50. Right? So you could take that focus and put it towards something a little more productive. All right? Like I said, we're all going to have challenges in life. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get smarter. And you're going to learn. There you go. That's your 3 things. That's what your challenges are going to do. You're going to get stronger if it's a physical challenge. You're going to get smarter if it's a mental challenge, something you have to figure out, an issue you have to figure out. And you're going to learn. Okay? You're going to learn, okay, so this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This works. Got it. What causes that? That causes it. Well, you know what? Let's not do that again. You know what I mean? So, I would also say, and this is my issue with building the brand. I'm, coming off where you don't mean to offend anybody, even though I don't care, because, well, you're not going to make it in life if you get offended about every little thing, okay? And that in itself is a challenge, okay? Challenging yourself not to get offended every time somebody says something to you. I understand a lot of you won't be able to master this technique, this way of thinking, this mindset, okay? You won't. I hear it a lot in my day-to-day travels, all right? But it is a definite challenge that you should meet head on, okay? As with all the challenges that you're going to run into in your life, okay? Meet them head on. Don't shy away. The whole, if I ignore it, it'll disappear and it'll just maybe find somewhere else to go. That doesn't work. That just makes that challenge get bigger, more annoying. And sometimes it comes to a point where you can't control your reaction to it. You get your response in, and then it just builds, and it builds, and it builds. And then you just want to choke the shit out of it. you know? But I do agree. Meet your challenges head on. Don't shirk away from your challenge. Now, our responsibilities challenges. They can very well so be challenges. All right, your responsibilities, especially if you're an adult. You know, and this is directed to all those people when they were younger, like, oh, I can't wait to be at 16. Oh, I can't wait to be 18. Oh, I can't wait to be 21. And now they're adults. They're like, adulting sucks. Well, you wanted the time to go by so fast. How does it suck? You wanted this instead of enjoying your young, then your teenage, and your young adolescent life. You wanted to be an adult. There it is, kid. Knock yourself out. You know? But, no. You are... What are these? Oh. All right, we're going to talk. Let's see what this one has. This is from... Come on, load it up. There we go. Lifehack.org. 6 challenges in life you must overcome to become a better person. Wow. Well, let's see. What are the challenges? Life is... Okay, this is from this article. It's an article in Lifehack that is written by Awilda Rivera. She's a success coach, an author, a speaker, a yogi, and advisor. And if I wanted to read her whole profile, apparently she's a lot of other stuff. But in this, she says, life is an emotional, uncertain roller coaster. Not all her words. I'm putting in paraphrasing. You could choose to embrace it, enjoy the ride, learning from your experiences along the way, or you can rebel against all of life's challenges, resenting every moment of your journey. And I think if you do that, in which case, halfway through your life, that's when you have a midlife crisis. And then you break down, you just go nuts one day, and next thing you're doing is you think you're going to solve is buying some ridiculous car and dating a 20-year-old. So, see, like I said, your challenges. You're going to get stronger, smarter, and you're going to learn. Hey, Richard, what's going on? So, challenges in life are a given, and they can be used to your advantage. Each one is an opportunity for personal growth and self-improvement. I love it so far. Love it. See, I agree. Ultimately, the goal is to use what you learn as you grow to become the best version of yourself. Holy moly, I've got to see if I can find this woman and get her on the show. That's awesome. I love it. Become the best version of yourself. Mia, this is the article for Forge 2.0. Forging a better version of yourself. I love it. So, here are 6 common challenges in life you must overcome on your road to becoming a better person. Okay? What do we got first? Number 1, loss. This is going to be a tough one. When you lose something, okay? Lose your job, an opportunity, a relationship. It's an inevitable part of life. It's going to happen. All right? Now, opportunity for you is to reflect on what's important and to keep moving forward. All right? It's, Minga, I love this. Losing something that you had or really wanted can become a wake-up call. Loss forces you to ask yourself, what about what I lost was valuable to me? And what am I willing to do to get what I want? Ooh, I like it. I like it. I love it. That's great. It's good stuff. There's more, but I'm not going to read her whole article to you because I don't want to be a plagiarist. I'll read just a little bit. Good evening. Shout out from Manila. Oh, nice. Nice. All right. I know I have a list. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you, Ark. All right. I'm still working on my list of all the different countries I am, so thank you. But, what do we got? Failure. Okay, this is an interesting one. Failure. There's not a single person alive who hasn't experienced failure. Okay. To grow, you must fail. Failure offers a natural checkpoint on your journey. It allows you to evaluate your recent behavioral choices so you can make improvements. Tweak what you're good at. Fix what you might be bad at, right? Blah, 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 blah. The experience of failure causes you to develop compassion, empathy, and sympathy. Your experiences give you a point of commonality with anyone who has had a similar experience. Those three emotions are essential tools in your journey to becoming a better person because they allow others to feel safe and seen around you. So if I have compassion, empathy, and sympathy, others feel safe to be seen around me. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I guess. I mean, I guess I I can understand that. Kind of, sort of. I would say that's kind of no. It sounds like that's more of like a mental thing for me. I guess compassion isn't something physical. It's okay. We're gonna go with it. I mean, the article was good enough to be printed in the internet or on this newspaper or in this whatever this is. Okay, so let's see, what do we got? Setbacks. They have many names: missteps, monkey wrenches, unforeseen circumstances, but setbacks are ever present on your journey to becoming a better person. I love it. Slow progress. Hindrance or delay on your journey. Oh, I've got to get in contact with this woman. This is good stuff. I love this. This is great. I can things to say, but at those moments you can intellectually know all the right things to do or to say. But there are those moments when your humanness gets the best of you. Despite your best efforts to be a better person, you suddenly do or say something you regret. Perhaps you react in a way that is negative or out of alignment with your desire to become a better person. And it's okay. See? There you go. It's okay that I've reached that level of I don't give a fuck. It is okay. Okay? It is okay that I've hit that level of, well, it is what it is. Let's just push forward, move on, adapt, and succeed. All right. See? There you go. It is okay. Nice. Okay, I love it. Ooh. Okay, this part we might read all, because this one, I briefly glanced about before on something else, but I've never... So number 4, establishing your moral compass. Okay, distinguishing right from wrong for yourself is an ever-present life challenge. You may agree with one ideology today and another tomorrow. Changing your mind is your right, and deciding where you stand is your responsibility. The two go hand in hand. Okay? Deciding what you believe is important on your road to becoming a better person. Self-improvement is anchored in your own personal sense of right and wrong. Most people act in accordance with their values and beliefs. Giving yourself permission to grow as a person means taking time to re-examine them both. Okay, we can always be better. We can always do better. You know what I'm saying? It's possible you will discover that one of your values and belief is no longer in alignment with your end goal. Oh. Thankfully, your assessment of the misalignment will lead you to do what is necessary to once again find your true north. The ability to self-correct will serve you on your journey. Oh, somebody did a spelling error right there. It says to serve you on you journey. It should say your journey, but it's all right. What do we got here? Number 5, mastering your mind. I agree. Your mind can be a formidable opponent on your path to becoming a better person. Oh, see? See, you got to be able to control your mind. Control it. I can have a power to derail you with doubt and fear. Okay, I don't have that. Mine has, it's not anger. Maybe a little bit. I have control over my body so I don't do something that I will regret. But it usually comes out in the form of words. We're not perfect. I'm only human. You know, wherever you go, there you are. I love that saying. That is a dad thing to say, right? Wherever you go, there you are. You know, thus it's impossible to hide from yourself. If your mind is unruly and unkind, it would be hard for you to become a better person. Primarily because you are not being better to yourself. Okay? Luckily, there is a myriad of ways to begin the work of mastering your mind. The key is to create space for you to be yourself in a healthy way that promotes growth. Some common methods to facilitate focused personal time are therapy, meditation, self-reflection, prayer, intentional silence, journaling, and being out in nature. Now, see, I do meditation in a different way. I had an out-of-body experience once when I was younger. It freaked me out a little bit, maybe a lot of bit, and I've never meditated the same way since. It was when I was in my training, and yeah, it was weird. I had an out-of-body experience when I was 13, maybe 14, and I didn't get scared, but it was trippy. Okay, it was very trippy to start to walk up and then go to, like, you're gonna go upstairs because I was in the basement training, and I look over and there I was sitting on the ground, meditating, and I look back up the steps and then I look back over and Mom had called down, dinner's ready, and I went to go take a step up. I went to go up the stairs, and I looked back over at my body because I was right there, but there was me sitting over there, cross-legged and all that, and I go, I should probably not go upstairs. This is really weird. And I went back, I sat down. And then I sat down in it, and then a couple seconds later, I came out, and I was like, whoa, okay, we are never doing that again, ever, because that was a little freaky. But I can remember it today as if it had happened yesterday. It was very, very trippy. And, to each their own. If you want to get into that, go for it. Me, I don't know. Like I said, it was really trippy. Because it was like one of those dreams you have that felt so vivid and vivid? Is it a vivid dream? I think that's a lucid or whatever they call it, where it's just so real. It's like, oh, it happened. And you wake up and you still think it's real. And you're acting as if your dream really happened. Very, very trippy. Very trippy it was. Okay? Mastering your mind. You've got to, I agree. I've mastered the body. About 85, 90%. There's still some things my body does. It's just like the beard growing and the itching. I've tried. I can't. It's just like, oh my God. Stop. It's just a little longer and then it'll be all right. Okay? Oh, here we go. Number 6, and the final one. Overcoming your story. Never heard of this one. Excuse me. Everyone was once a child. There are things you experienced that were outside of your control. Regardless of their severity, those experiences stay with you. Those experiences become part of your story. Overcoming the story will tell you about yourself. Your own experience can be quite the life challenge. Okay. So you... Oh, okay, I get what they're saying. All right. So basically, if you didn't have a good life, you want to be better. You want things. There's your life challenge. How do I become better so that I can have everything I wanted as an adult that I didn't have as a child? You know? There you go. I think that's good. You have to be willing to let go of the stories that don't serve you anymore in favor of exploring the present moment to the fullest. Carrying around stale, negative narratives stifle your energy and your ability to engage in positive self-reflection, which is a cornerstone of personal growth. So if you keep thinking and living in the past, you're not going to succeed. You're not. It's more or less like they say. Hold on. You are the only one stopping you from succeeding. No one else is. It's just you. Okay? You know who I'm going to bring up? My boy Tommy. Tommy Edison. 10,000 ways to get that light bulb to work. It took him 10,001. He was, There you go. I mean, I shouldn't even have to explain that. 10,000 ways. On his 10,001th way, finally, boom, he got it to work. And the rest is history. You know? I really like that. That's that is a good, I like that. That's nice. That is good. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. How many more times am I going to say it? I really like that. That's good. That's nice. You can't live in the past. You've got to stop focusing, So you figure he gets to 9,000. If he's still going to, then he's at 10,000. Is he going to stop? He's still thinking about the 9,000? No, he's pushing forward. All right, I didn't do this. Let's do this. I didn't do that. Let's do this. How about if we try it this way? What if we do it like this? How about if we do it this way, but add on a little of that? You see what I'm saying? You gotta get out of the past. All right, you can use so much energy without you really even knowing it. That, what the hell is this? All right, oh, yes. No, I know what I need to do to get some things done. I know. All right, that was a good article. I did like that. That was good. You know what? I should. Tommy needs a tick me. I want to go because I want to find out what this. I want to find this woman. See if she's on Instagram or whatnot, because that is pretty cool. Oh, what's her name? Rivera. I don't know. Is that her? Singer, lead vocalist. Okay, that's not her. No. Is this her? Real estate. No. Be inspired. She's a designer. Fabrics, home decor. No. All right, this one. No. Okay, so maybe she's not on. Whatchamacallit. Let's see. Maybe she's in Facebook. Let's find her. Because that, that's just. This is uh-oh. Puerto Rico. Farmer. All right, so I'll go and look back through her because I don't want to take, the show over trying to find her. But I'll have to get that on. That's good. I like that. You know what I mean? No, that's a good thing. If you continue to live in the past, you're not allowing yourself to heal so that you can move forward. Okay? How are you going to move forward and forge that better version of yourself when you're still living in the past? Well, you're still doing the things you used to do, or not even that you used to, that you do, and you're not getting anywhere. What do we got that feeling of just spinning your tires in the mud? You're not doing anything. You're not going forward. Hell, you're not even going back. You're just stuck. You got to think. All right, what do I need? Wood, chains, something. Cool, boom, go forward. Then, all right. Don't focus on it. Learn from it. All right, I did this and this. Okay, so what did you do wrong? Well, I shouldn't have stopped when I was going through the mud. Okay, make sure I have better tires. Okay, maybe not have a two-wheel drive truck in the mud. Use your brain. I got in a friendly debate with a friend of mine last month about that. And it just popped up because we were talking about mud. Slightly off track, but challenges in your life. I don't understand why they make two-wheel drive trucks, especially two-wheel drive pickup trucks. Why? Because a pickup truck, everybody's going to want to throw something in the bed of the truck. Everybody. Everyone's going to want to go, you know what? My friend has this land. It rained like a bastard the last couple of days. I want to go out and do some mudding. You can't do that in two-wheel drive. You know why? Because the four-wheel drives will have to pull you out every 10 to 15 minutes because it's two-wheel drive. You're going to get stuck. Four-wheel drive. I don't understand why they even made two-wheel drive for pickups. Should have never happened. Shouldn't. Good evening, McLean. How we doing? What's good in your neck of the woods? I think Tommy had a tick meter. He did. He was pretty good. He kept counting, kept counting, kept counting. See, they were meticulous back then. Because even if they failed, they learned from each one of their lessons back then. I mean, it took it, okay, so I did this, I see what I did wrong. Okay, and then boom. They learned, And I've seen a little bit of that where nowadays people don't take the time to learn why something didn't work. That doesn't work. All right, what else can we do? Well, why didn't that work? Maybe you can make it so that that process or that way will always work. Maybe you have to tweak, let's see, because we could use a case of point. Maybe building a foundation. Okay, well, why didn't it settle like that? Well, what are we going to use? Maybe there's another chemical additive we can throw in the cement so that when we make the concrete, it stays. Or it's able to move instead of cracking. Now, that would be kind of weird, being that your house can go, if it shakes. Because we all know, every few years, 5-10 years, every 5 years, I think it is. It could be earlier with the crappy wood that they use nowadays to build houses. But every 5 years, your house would settle to where you would hear it. You'd get to be like, damn, the house is selling something fierce. And that's the way it was down south, unless it's just because the earth was just collapsing, which... Okay. But, it's... Wow, I should have looked down there. 30 examples of a 30-day challenge that will change your something. 7 lessons you learn through life's challenges. 10 ways how to overcome life's challenges life throws at you. Interesting. 15 typical life problems and how to solve them. Wow. Interesting. Always the good stuff. Always the good stuff. You know what I mean? But no, I feel you're always going to come. You're always, okay? Always. You can't get away from it. Challenges. You're not. Everything you do, a challenge presents itself. Okay. You don't believe me. You want to be an entrepreneur. Okay. That means that you have to stop the job that you're doing, where all you have to do is follow orders, to now you're in charge. There's a challenge. You being in charge instead of just following orders. Okay? You've got to make money. There's a challenge. Now I got to make sure I make enough money or do enough of whatever my entrepreneurship is so I can pay bills. Relying on yourself. That's a huge challenge. Before you weren't relying on yourself. You knew all I got to do is just do this. Or someone might help me do that if I don't get it all the way finished. There you go. Okay? Holding yourself accountable. That's a lot. Okay? A lot of responsibility to give yourself. Oh, that was nice. Woo! I just felt a little like my neck was kind of stuck and just pop, 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 pop. That felt great. Glorious. You know? But there you go. Are the challenges scary? Oh, yes. And I said this before. I'll say it again. This is still scary. But I love it. I do. You know? And the question, people questioning me about, am I mad about how slow I've got? My success has been. Made a little bit of cash on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. A little bit. Nothing to write home about. A little bit. But I've got over, let's see, this 12, so we got 44, 26, that's 4, 5, 6, there's 7, 6, and 6, that's 82, plus another 500 and something. So roughly, a little over 8,000, almost 9,000 followers. And, well, it's almost to 20, so we're going to call it 15 months. Not bad. Being watched in 70 countries. I got to find out where Manila is. I recognize it. It rings a bell. I don't remember the country it's in, though. Got to learn. Like I said, geography was never my thing. I mean, I knew it back in the days, but I don't have academic friends that we sit here and we just talk about geography, half the day. Well, yeah, you see, what South America was doing. Where's that? What's over here? You see that little... No, I don't get into that, okay? But that's damn good. Damn good. I was at 60. And I went up 10 countries in 3 weeks. Not bad. Not too shabby. Now I just have to figure out how to monetize. See? There you go. How do I monetize? I mean, I got one way I'm working on. And then that'll be little added extra. That's a challenge that I'm working on. The whole name in itself, Forge 2.0. Yes, the book I wrote is called Forge. Okay? And it's, like I said, it's the how-to manual. And people goes, a how-to manual? That doesn't sound interesting. I said, well, no, it's interesting in the fact that it's how to crush every excuse you can come up with of why you can't be better, why you can't have the things that you want in your life. Okay? Outside of, well, I want that girl, but she's married to him and getting rid of the dude, or vice versa. I want that girl, you know what I mean? Famous fight. Thriller in Manila. Oh, yeah, there you go. I know it was something like that. I'm sitting here going, I know Manila. Why do I know Manila? It's like right here. You know? But no, it's I think challenges are definitely needed, or you just if everything comes easy to you, you don't respect yourself, you don't respect anybody else, and you do whatever you want. And then it comes to where you get into trouble and your life can sometimes go downhill. Or when your mettle is tested, you definitely fail, and you fail hard because there were no challenges, you know? So now, that's not every time, and I'm not saying like all rich people who are just given things don't go through challenges in life. They might go through mental challenges, you know, like their parents expect them to be a certain way or do a certain thing, and they want to just do their own thing. I'm not saying that, you know, that they all have it easy. You know what I mean? Like I said a lot when I said it. A lot of people are given things. Okay, when they're given everything, their life sometimes can spiral out of control into chaos. See? You said this. No, I said a lot of people that are giving things. Remember, I say what I mean. I don't say one thing, but I mean this. Okay? It's not me. Oh. I destroyed myself last night. I started working out at 11:40 at night, 11:40 p.m. and finished, maybe 11:35, and then finished at 12:15 in the morning, and then woke up at 6. So all this is just sore. It's sore. But no, you know, and this is a challenge. This, like I said, you know, yes, since you asked so nicely, Matt, my diet is going fantastic. I have not weighed myself, but I'm only eating 5 times a day. I'm down to, instead of the Cokes or the Dr. Pepper, I'm down to maybe like a Sprite a day, maybe, or some green tea. You know? There you go. You know, this is a challenge. Not drinking soda. I grew up on soda and Kool-Aid, so this is a bit difficult for me. But am I going to do it? Yes. On our manly duties this summer, shit, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. That's all I grew up doing, so that does nothing for me. I mean, it keeps me strong, that's about it. It's seasonal, yeah, see. If that stuff helped me lose weight, Minga, I would definitely do more of it, but it doesn't. Okay, you're talking to a kid who grew up landscaping, roofing, mason work, building houses. That's where all my strength comes from. Well, not on a biological physiology level, but, you know, lifting 4 bundles of shingles and climbing up a ladder, then walking over, climbing up another ladder and throwing them down. You know, holding 5-gallon buckets of concrete while you're climbing up scaffolding. That's where my strength comes from. So me doing that, I don't burn weight or fat. I get stronger. I become a wall. So I've got to do other things so I can lose the extra meat. It's all right. I've got faith in myself. I'm going to do it. This year, it's going to happen. By the end of July, the end of June, because we got, what are we in? April, May, June. Still got 2.5 months left. Oh, yeah. I got time. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to do a little bit of cheating. I might have to find a fat burner to get something that just really torches it. Oh, so like I said, it's at. You know what? And I already wrote the guys at V Shred, right? Tell them, I said I love it. I'm in my, I was such and such day. I love it, but I hate them because it lets me know how out of shape in certain aspects of my life I am. So I'm gonna keep going, keep on going. Oh, but no, I do. I think that every challenge that you run into in life is a learning experience. Fast food is not. No, it's not. No, I've done pretty good with shying away from the fast food, or like dinner. When the kids, excuse me. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm according to the doctors, funny thing. Yes, I know. I know. That's my part I'm working on. I'm doing really good. But I'm allergic to the sulfites in beer, liquor, apparently hard cider. I had a hard cider for dinner. Couldn't have my Sprite. So, oh well. But if I have one, I sneeze sometimes or the nose starts running, right? If I have 2 or 3, I'm good. It counteracts the effects. The doctors so far to date, since I turned 22, I went to the doctor for it just because, have no explanation whatsoever of why I get like that. If I drink one, I'm going to be blowing my nose for a little bit. But if I go 2, 3, and continue to drink them, I'm good. Nothing happens to me. So, I've had people that weren't doctors try to say, oh, it doesn't, that's bullshit. Yeah, because the guy that went to school for 12 fucking years doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. And you read a nursing book. Or you read one book on what? Exactly. You got no school in it. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Straight up European wine has little sulfites. Straight up Europe wine. Okay, so wine from Europe? I could look into it. But no. Back to the challenges I face. I'm excited. I am not put off one bit. Matter of fact, I gotta take because it's only been a couple. Well, it'll be 2 weeks this Monday. Okay, so this coming Monday will be 2 weeks on my 90-day shred 'em fat ass. Right? Has it been? Yes, because I got it, but I didn't start it till the last. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Right? Something about our soil. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I would not doubt it. Okay, yeah, last Monday. Okay, was the 28th of March. Yeah. Yep. So, the 28th of March is when I started. So I'll take a before picture. I'll get all my measurements in. I'll take a picture, put it on the Facebook, send it to the people on V Shred, and there you go. And then now move from there. And I think after a month, I'll do a picture. Yeah, I think every month I'll do a picture because if I could be one of their success stories, who knows? They might want me to be some kind of ambassador, a guy that's doing this and this and this, found the time. Used both because it allows you to cater to yourself. So you, more or less, you're designing I want this. As long as you're honest with yourself, the plan will be honest for you, right? So there you go. You do what you do. You go through these challenges, you know. Yes, I used to eat like, I was, you want to talk about going to the buffets all the time when I was younger and eating like 14 plates worth of food. And I don't mean little plates. I mean the shit was packed. And drinking like 12 or so glasses of whatever I could get. You know, the milk, the soda, OJ, you know. I would pack on. There was a thing I used to do. We would ride 3 miles to the restaurant. Old Country Buffet. For those of you that live in Rochester, New York, remember Old Country Buffet because that place used to be the place to go. Old Country Buffet when breakfast was $4.25, dinner was $5.25, or lunch was $5.25, and dinner was $6.25. Right? I know this is a long time ago. We used to bike, go in there, eat, and then ride back 3 miles. So I would have worked off everything I just ate. It was great. Because we didn't stop riding. Once we got back home, we were just, go up ramps and, things that dumbass boys and guys do when we're on our bikes. But here's another challenge. I'm challenging all of you to go to YouTube, Forge2.0, subscribe and like. I will, as a matter of fact, right now, I will put the link up again. I like it because I just took my Forge 2.0 YouTube and just got on, so all the music that I listen to is already on my okay, so share, copy the link is copied, and what's on my mind, paste the Forge 2.0, baby. Public Instacart. Oh no, turn Instacart on. This post can't be... Oh, why not? Why can't it be shared? That's not cool. I should be able to share my... Okay, but that's that. Now, we're going to go to the Forge 2.0 podcast, the group, because this is in. And I'm going to write something, and they're going to go like this, and we're going to go paste. Yeah, and we're going to do this. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Nice. Okay. There we go. There's another. Now, can I... You know what? I want to see. So, I do this. I'm going to do a post. Right? Oh no, it's not a post. Okay, no. Would it be a reel? I don't know. See, but now, there we go. So it's in 2 different places. Forge 2.0. All you got to do is go to my page. And you go, as a matter of fact, I'm looking at my page right now. My feed. No, my page. And it's got me live. And then right above it is the Forge 2.0. You go hit that. It'll send you right there. You subscribe and you like. Now, if you go all the way down and start at the beginning, you're going to see when my brother was with me. He was my co-host. Unfortunately, he had some things going on and he had to step away. He is still well, doing great things, kicking ass. He's, doing his painting thing. He's good painter. You'll find him if you're on the east side. You probably know all about his painting company that he runs with his dad, and he's a DJ, and he's a damn good DJ from what everybody says. I've only been able to briefly hear a few minutes here and there, a few clips about him, but he's still working as a DJ. So if he's still working, he must be good, So there you go. He's good, and he knows. I think a bunch of you that are friends with me here saw his apology a few months ago, which was awesome. And I've since told him, I know, maybe I don't know, whatever he's going through, he knows he's got people that care about him and are here for him, okay? Whether he wants to admit it or not. I know some guys don't want to admit that they need somebody to talk to. That's a challenge in life that guys face, right there and there. Admitting that they would like to talk to somebody because some of you are just scared that it's going to be used against you. I understand. That's why I tell people sometimes a stranger is the best person to talk to. Because I have nothing to gain from your inadequacies. I have nothing to gain from something that you might feel you need help with or that you don't know how to do. That's fine. Like I said, come talk to Uncle Brandon. Because men feel like they can't. Well, they can. That's why I say, Matt, come talk to your Uncle Brandon. Like I said, if I screw with you and bust your chops, that means I think you're all right. If I don't mess with you, you're, yeah. See, I said this before, I'll say it again. An alpha cares little about the opinions of sheep. And an alpha will never, ever talk shit or throw shade about another alpha that's trying to better himself. We don't do it. The only time that there's issues is if another alpha tries to get in and run things in this alpha's pack. That's it. Other than that, you're trying to better yourself. I'm here to help. Okay? We as men are supposed to just grin and bear it. Yeah. I grin and I talk about it. If I can find somebody that'll listen to me. You know, I've got a couple people I can go to if I really need something to talk about something just to get it out, to get a different perspective versus a crazy perspective or your Viking perspective, which is bad because their responses are never ever good. we can't we can't raid and pillage anymore. What the hell? How do they expect us to have any fun? Get rid of some of this energy we got. You know? Oh, that's very bad. Very bad. Okay, these are jokes. I don't really have thoughts or contemplate taking over villages. I know that's frowned upon. But no, I just, I look for ample ways that I can get rid of it. Go hiking. Go out in nature. Hit the bag. I got to get my heavy bag because the last thing I built, everything was to spec. Okay? Wood was the right size. Everything was to spec. The one thing I didn't see was that the bag that they placed on there was only, I think it was a 40? I think it was like a 50 max pound bag. I want to say 40. I'm not sure if they make 40 pound heavy bags, but I think this might have been a 50 max, 50 or under, right? My bag that I have is a 100 pound heavy bag. So when I put it on, I started going at it, and then you throw a kick in there, and I knocked it broke. I broke it. All right. So I have to go back and figure out how I can readjust it. Obviously, I've got to get a bigger core. But what I was thinking of is keeping it real simple. So I was going to get, a 6x6, maybe a 12x12 by 12 feet. Put 2 feet in the ground, cut 2 feet off, so that's 10, right? It'll hang down perfect. And what I was going to do is get a... oh my God! Oh, I'm trying to So I digress. But also there's a lot of sheep soot out there. Yeah. That's why I say about that guys, if you're having an issue or you want to talk to me or you want somebody to talk to, let it out. Bubba, shoot me a message on the Facebook. I will get you. I've been working on catching up with my Facebook messengers. I know there are a lot of them that I looked at and I just overlooked because I said, stop asking me for money. I said, I'm trying to feed my own village right now. Okay? One, that's not how I don't know where these people learn business etiquette, but you just don't listen, I need money. No. First you talk to somebody, you try to establish some kind of a bond with somebody, and then you might broach the subject of, hey, I'm doing this charity. Do you think you would like to, give to it? Would you like to donate? That's how you do it. It's just like, hey, look at all these starving kids. We need money. Really? Are you kidding me? No. So, you want to talk about something that you're going through? Come on. Let it go. If you want to talk to somebody and maybe you feel that other guys are going through it, shoot me a message. Maybe I can make it a topic of a discussion. I got no problems with dedicating a whole hour of something that guys go through. As a matter of fact, I've already got next week planned. I got to sit down this Sunday and come up with 3 or 4 more weeks. So maybe one of these weeks I'll make it about shit guys go through. Things that we deal with on a daily, and we can't talk about it. We can't say this because most of you still care what other people say about you or what they think about you, instead of just being a man and taking care of what you need to. No, that's not being toxic either. Being a man. I've already had words with some of those people that, you're toxic. Because somebody told me in the dead of winter, when I run out with no shirt on, just a pair of shorts to grab something from my car or to turn the car on, I'm being toxic. First I told them to go fuck off. And then I told them to go find an island they could live there because their negativity is not wanted here. But that makes no goddamn sense. That is some of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I'm toxic because I run out there without a shirt. Well, it's showing that you don't need a shirt. You're trying to be dumb. No, I'm not. I said I'm doing nothing of the kind. Bitch, I didn't feel like getting dressed. I was running out for 30 seconds to start my car. Why are you so interested in what the fuck I'm doing anyways? I mean, honestly, you should be working on your own goddamn self. If you feel that some guy running around without a shirt offends you, you got some fucking issues. And you should move to an island. This way, we could still have balance, but you could have the balance way the fuck over there, not near any contributing decent member of society that wants to level up instead of bitch and complain. See, this is where I run into conflicts about me building a brand of positivity. Okay? This is why I can't go on 8, 10, 13, 21, or 31. Yes, those are TV channels here in Rochester, New York. I can't do that. Because I'm not allowed to say that these guys are just a bunch of fucking pussies because they want to cry about something. Because they're teeny tiny. No, you're a pussy. Because I've met some tiny guys that would whoop the piss out of bigger dudes. I've seen it. And I mean guys that are like The Rock size. I've seen them firsthand in action. You meet a lot of interesting people in the military. Okay? Yeah. Case in point, I'll just give you a little taste. All right. All of you know what a fire hydrant is, right? It's a big, thick-ass piece of steel that you need a wrench to open up. Well, I knew a guy that was like a god. As a matter of fact, his nickname was Fire Hydrant. And people, well, why do they call him Fire Hydrant? Does he squirt water? No. But if you piss him off, he hits you like that water when you open it up and it shoots out. You ever see that water shooting out of that fucking hose? Yeah. You ever see water when they undo the fire hydrants in a city to cool things down? And it, yeah, knocks people on their ass. You ever hit a fire hydrant? You're going to break your hand. That's what this guy was like. Okay? A short, little, skinny, just a thing. So, keep your toxicity to yourself. And that's all I'm going to say about that subject. But no, if you got something to talk about or you want to talk something, guys, every guy on the planet, here and out far, across the pond, wherever you're at, because I know tomorrow all my friends across the pond are going to be watching this. They might not get up now because they're either working or they're asleep. But if you got something you want to talk about, something that's itching on your mind, shoot it over to me. Come, leave Uncle Brandon a message. Okay? Leave me a message. If you just want to talk, cool. If you don't mind, and maybe I'll make a show out of it. And I don't have to talk to you during the show, but we can sit there and talk about the topic and bring more awareness to it. I have no problem. I would love to do that. Love it. And I was thinking, and now tell me if I'm wrong, but obviously a lot of you know that I'm turning this into from a podcast to like a talk show, TV show, whatnot, right? And I noticed I was looking at a lot of the times these talk shows or whatnot, the majority, about 90%, maybe 80%, is women on all the shows across the board. Hell, even on Steve Harvey. Okay? So I was thinking, Mingya, wouldn't it be great? You know what? Hold that thought. I want to find out. So, what is the ratio of men and women on the planet? Let's see what we got. Okay, so there's approximately 101 males to 100 females. Okay, the sex ratio for the entire world population, and this was as of last year established, was approximately 101 males to 100 females. Okay. So, $3.97 billion males in the world, representing 50.42% of the world's population. Now, what if we have a show where the majority was guys in the audience? Men. Not just, I guess people that maybe sometimes feel threatened or might think they're going to get bullied, but guys. I think I just found something there. Well, guys won't go on your show because they'll think that somebody was it. And you know what? I know we say real men or whatnot, but a real man, an alpha, won't give a shit what anybody else says. He's trying to better himself. If he's got a family, he's trying to do better for him and his family. If he's got to work through some things and talk to a complete stranger to do it, and it's going to help his family be better, and him be better for his family, he doesn't give a shit what anybody else says. As a matter of fact, and like I said, we use this first, this is last. But guys that are like that don't talk about their feelings, or if something's bothering them, they grin and bear it, as Matt said. You don't really want to get in his way and try to talk shit to him if he starts to open up. Because he might open you up, or you might end up on his grill. See? We're back to when people are trying to better themselves, the people that don't want to see people succeed, because misery loves company, got to throw shade or say something. No. You just stay over there and mind your business. Okay? This is where the big boys, the adults, want to level up, want to forge a better version of themselves, want to get better, want to be better. They want to start expecting more from themselves, holding themselves to a higher standard, like some of us do. But I digress. Oh, boy. There you go. See? What I tell you, an hour and 15 minutes. See? There you go. Like, I'm a man of my word. I said I'd give you at least an hour, if not more, because there were a couple days this week that I was under the hour time limit. But, no. I think I might be honest. I think I'm going to look into that, see what I wouldn't even know. I'd have to sit and think to see how I would research that. But I think that would be nice. That would be cool. You know? Because I don't think there are talk shows for guys. Because men aren't supposed to talk. Yes, the fuck you are. Open up. It's all right. No one's going to say nothing to you. Okay? No one. You know why? You just send them to Uncle Brandon. Send them to the wild man. I'll deal with people. I love dealing with people. I do. That's what I like to hear, buddy. That's what I like to hear. I do. I've got no problem biting off somebody's head when they're trying to throw shade on somebody that wants to be better, wants to do better. Especially when you get somebody that doesn't normally open up, that they open up. Okay? Just look at it like this. Now, some of you, a good portion, you know who Thor Bjornsson is. He, a couple years ago, for a long time, for a little bit of time, he might still be the strongest man in the world. Okay? Him and, I believe, him and Eddie Hall are training to have is it a boxing? I think it's just boxing. It's not MMA, it's just boxing. Okay? They're teaching these two titans. They're getting them in shape to box. Okay? Now, imagine Thor wants to talk about something that's really bothering him, but he doesn't really know how to say it, and he's a little held back for it. Now, this is a mountain of a man who could crush your head in his hand. Literally. Crush your head. Now, are you going to fuck with him, or are you going to let him say his piece and try to help him out? I'll tell you what, I'm a strong guy. I know how strong I am. I don't know the upper limits, but I know how strong I am. I'm going to let Thor, Thor wants to talk. Come on, Thor, baby. Tell me what's bothering you. Maybe I can help you see it from a different perspective, and you can get over this. All right? I don't understand. What part don't I understand? How do I want to say this? I want to say, I don't understand why you men out there are afraid to say something. I know, because it'll be used against you. But why? What do you care? I don't want it used against me. If they're going to use it against you, significant other or whatnot, then leave them. They're not the one for you. If you open up and show some vulnerability and they want to fuck with you about it, kick that motherfucker to the curb. And that goes, both ways. Okay? Just went through 6 months of shit, but I'm back on my game. All right. That's what I like to hear, man. Don't sit in a dark corner. The only time I sit in a dark corner is so I can see better at night. That's it. That's why I tell people, I know. No, I don't know, because like I said, I've always had the attitude of I don't give a fuck. That I don't care what other people think of me. I've always, since I'm 7, like I said, I want to say it is what it is. I got to that level when I was in my teens. Well, early 20s. Vulnerability. No, it's not. See? It's not. Not at all. It shows a resolve in yourself. It shows a resolve to yourself that you want to be better. Okay? Does it make you vulnerable if you open up and say something? Well, sometimes I feel this. No, it doesn't make you vulnerable. Like I said, some people might do this. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in the war. A lot of those warriors that all of us love to watch movies on and read books on, they were romantics and poets. What do they say? The sleeping giant? That now we say, oh, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. The beast is sleeping. He's not dead. You could say that. We could say that. Why? Because those ones, we've tamed our beast. Maybe not. Maybe tamed isn't the right word. We've aligned with our beast. Now, we haven't tamed him. He gets out there. He's wild. We've aligned. We've had this talk. Okay? What is that? That doesn't make sense. If you understood, you would understand that it completely makes sense. Okay? So it shows no vulnerability. It shows no weakness. Okay? What shows weakness is that you care what other people think about you. What shows weakness is that you care so much what other people think about you that you're afraid to better yourself. That's weakness. That's letting somebody else dictate your emotions, dictate your life. So, before I leave, Uncle Brandon says, come on down to Forge 2.0 for all the males. You got something you want to talk about? You want to open up about? Let me know. No, I won't talk to anyone else about anything. Okay? I won't. If you would like it to be a topic or you think it would make an interesting topic after we've spoken, I could probably make it a topic. Like I said, I think there are a lot of other guys out there would love to know that they have a place. Alright? That's just not out in the woods shooting things that walk. Or getting lost on a river. Granted, that's all cool to do it. If that's what it takes for you to find your way back to your significant other or to be civilized. Okay? I know some of us, we get rambunctious. We get oh no, here we go. This is what we get. We get this sound in our system. Is this, let me see. Is this it? Oh, the Viking chant. Yes, this is it. This is what we get in our system. Okay? I think, is this it? Let's see. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, there we go. To Valhalla. Okay? That's what a lot of us get. We get that blood starts pumping. We get excited about something, and we just get out, give a nice hearty roar. All right, I do it outside. I howl. There's been a couple times when I've howled in the beginning of the show. I think I might make that my thing. Once I get where I get a camera and I get a full room, I can start where I can come in and click it, and it'll go on. I can, just howl. Let it out. What are they supposed to do? What do you mean? You say alphas, but we don't know a lot of males. Not a lot of males. Not all males are alphas. This is true. You're right. Okay. You're right, man. You're right. Any males, not just the alphas. All right? Because I've known some betas that don't give a shit. They just don't care about things. But all males can be alphas in their own right. They just haven't found their spot. Okay? That's all it is. No, I'm not saying that all alphas nowadays are the pinnacle, the top, the strongest, and the best ones. No. They could be some of the smartest ones. See, that's the thing. Alphas was always just the strongest one that knew that could lead. Okay, but he wasn't always the smartest. Why? Because the alphas had advisors. Okay? There you go. Was he always the cleverest? Sometimes. Sometimes the alpha had an advisor, and then he had somebody that was good at being just sneaky, clever. Let's figure out how. All right, so let's go. The alpha was just the one that everybody drew strength from, that drew motivation, be inspired by to succeed. That's all I'm saying. So all of you can be alphas. You just got to grab your balls and choose to be better. See how I said those words? All of you can be alphas. I know, well, we need betas and we need omegas so that we know the alphas. Oh, we're always going to have people that just aren't strong. But does that mean they're less deserving? That they're not worthy? Oh, no. We help them. All right? See? There you go. That's it. Like I said, every one of you out there can be an alpha if you're not already. You may not even realize it. Okay? You may just think that you're just going through so much hell, and your life is just like it's slipping away and it's chaos and you are not in control. You sit back, collect yourself, and think. And you don't even realize it. You might already be an alpha. You can. Like I said. Case in point, what do they say for some of our billionaires, our billionaire entrepreneurs, our multi-millionaires? If you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room. So even these alphas have people that are smarter than them. Case in point, I guarantee we don't hear about it, but they have them. I guarantee Bezos has bodyguards. Bezos is an alpha in his own right. He's smart and he knows he's a business one. See? There aren't just physical alphas, okay, that could break you in half. You've got the smart ones, some of the geeks, okay? Different because you're not either in the military, you're not a noble, you're not a farmer, or you're not a blacksmith. I mean, there was only like, I think that was pretty much it. Different things that you could be, all right? You were either a noble, okay? You were in the military. You were a blacksmith, all right? You were in, a farmer. Or you were in like where you worked in like pubs or the brothel or what like that. So that's it. That was pretty much around just about what everybody did back in the days. Okay, that was it. Now we have a cascade of shit that you could be in. So he was smart enough to make that company grow itself once he got going. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, being an alpha isn't just about being the strongest. You got to be smart. So we have smart alphas, we got strong alphas, we've got, strategic alphas. Huh? So See, it's all the mindset. It does. It really is. And you gotta. I know I say that, and I probably say it, and you think, well, that's not easy. Well, it's real fucking easy. It's a switch, okay? You gotta stop caring what other people think about you. You do. That's your first step. You got to do what's right by you, and if you have a family, what's right by your family. Okay? That's just the way it is. Let me get 1, 2, 3. Jesus. I'm going to be up all night pissing. Okay, so we are over time. I'm going to head out. But I'm serious. Guys. Getting out of your head or back in your head? Oh, part of me is always in my head. You know, make your way to YouTube, Forge2.0. Subscribe and like. I'm serious about the comments. If there's something you're going through, hit me up with a comment. Well, what about this? Cool, let's talk about it. All right? I'm serious. All of you, across the board. All right? Let's start turning the focus back to helping you get better. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, sorry. That's going right on YouTube if you didn't hear that over there. Because my mic's right there. You know, it's funny because right now my mic's at like, I think it's about 45% the volume, the loudness. You do a replay on there, it's like, God damn, shut up. So, I want to thank everybody that came by to offer me some of your time. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, outside of your family, time is the next most precious commodity. So, I do hope everybody had a good time. I'll see everybody Monday. Like I said, later, dude, later. You know, thanks for the engagement. Hit me up. Shoot me a message. I know for everybody that's going to watch this tomorrow. Check it out. Shoot me up. Shoot me up. Shoot me a message, okay? Hit me up. We can talk. Come see Uncle Brandon. All right, this is the Wild Man signing off for the weekend. I hope you reach your milestone. If not, you need a little push. Come on down. Give me a holler. All right, later, everybody.